It's Sunday. It's the early morning edition of Jimmy's almost daily podcast. Over 500 of them, yeah. There he is, in living color. I get all kinds of... I got him on the pad here, I got it on the pad here, elapsed time, 42 seconds. I have my MacBook Pro magnificent device that manages all this connectivity. I got a MacBook Pro here, the 11-inch. Oh, there you go. Facebook bailed out again. There's something drastically wrong. I'm going to try to fix that this coming week. Have a nice 20-ounce mug full of my morning blend. K-cup and coffee from a marvelous device. I should show it to you. Let's show it to you here. Yeah. I need to, there we go. I'd like to be on the right side of middle, please. Swap cameras. Bingo. We're swapped. YouTube Live, thank you very much. So we're going to go to Amazon.com and look at, hit the little icon that looks like your person. My previous orders. There we go. And the most magnificent ice maker that you can get, countertop ice maker. We make all our ice from distilled water. Distilled, not purified, distilled. Publix distilled water is fine. $1.60 a gallon. If you buy the other brand, it's $2 a gallon. Either way. Pour that in there. Don't use the ice maker at all in the refrigerator. I actually turned off that water. All right, so that's ice maker. And then I was talking about coffee. Yeah. Cuisinart. Bingo. There it is. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. Let's touch that again. And I'm going to touch that again. So you can see full screen mode of it. There you go. You put the K-cup in there. Single pot. You have your choice of, 6 ounce, 8 ounce, 10 ounce, up to, I think, 14 ounce. Single serve brew. Yeah, you can see the different sizes. You can just not put a K-cup doodad in there. And, you have your tea. Or the other thing you can do is, there's the dimensions, 12 by 9 by 11, 9 inches deep. Very nice. It's a very convenient size. There you go. You see this little guy? You can, now it's got some coffee grounds in there. You can put tea, dry tea in there. Or you can just stuff the tea bag in there. And it will, it'll infuse it instead of dunking the tea bag in the water like that. Just literally just stuff the tea bag. It'll fit. You can cut off that little tag that holds it. It'll fit in that cup. Believe me, I've done it. It makes a marvelous cup of tea. Yeah. All right, I'm giving away all my secrets. If any of you are so inclined, let's get back to the photos. Yeah. What's today? Sunday, January 18th, in case you weren't sure. It's 8:10 a.m. And Tuesday, Friday. So Friday night's lottery, the Mega Millions lottery, there we go, had no grand prize winner. So the jackpot has rolled over to $250 million, which on Tuesday, January 20th, that's the estimated jackpot. Powerball apparently did not hit either, because they're going to have an extra drawing on Monday, and that jackpot is $193 million. Lotto didn't get a grand prize winner, and 17th, so the next draw is the 21st, which is a Wednesday. Yeah. So let's go to my photo album again. Nice fireworks. Fireworks surprise last night. I don't know if you can hear the booms, but here's fireworks display. It doesn't. You can't hear it. It's dramatic, but you can see all the little spritzels. Yeah. Can you imagine? I mean, it was last night. It's tonight. I mean, or last night and the night before. Yeah. Whenever they have some fancy entertainer that performs, they have it. They launch these fireworks from the from the practice tee, the driving range. Yeah. So they put a platform out there, and they have the proper fire sprinkler stuff, and in case the whole damn thing blows up on the ground. But look at all those little spritzels. Oh my God. I made all of them square. All of my videos. They're all square. So that way, no matter which way you have your orientation, and it cuts down on the overall pixel count when you're saving them also. Because you're cutting off these edges that really. And I backed off. Where's the one? Here you go. Or actually it was pretty wide angle. Look at that. So you can get the full picture, but in a square format. So that way you can see it no matter which way you hold your phone. It fills up the entire width of your phone, if not the length. And you can always reverse pinch if you want to fill it, because it's a high definition exposure. I mean, look at that. You can just, the explosions at the end of this, where they do the grand finale explosions. If you could put headphones on, or your earbuds or something, or play it through your TV. Oh gosh, woo, amazing. Yeah. I was looking through if you were to buy it, and to me, the iPad, unless you're doing, now in my case, I couldn't deal with an iPad with this computer right here. It had to be a MacBook Air, so 15-inch MacBook Air screen, beautiful screen, 32 gigabytes of memory. I went on Apple.com, specified 2 tetrabytes of storage. You can actually get 4 tetrabytes. I don't need 4. Maybe 2 years from now, if I upgrade the model, I'll get 4. But right now, 2 does the trick. And I have all kinds of extra space. In this iPad I have here, let's just take a peek. We go to Settings, General, About. And there you can see it's 11-inch iPad Pro 2024 model with an M4 chip. They just upgraded to M5. I mean, M4 was like lights out, so this guy's still good. I'm on AppleCare 1, as you can see right there in the middle of your screen. It will renew February 10th. The 10th of the month it renews. You know, the Apple One, where you can put all these things into one account instead of having 9 separate. Capacity 1 terabyte. And I have 372 gigabytes left over so far. AT&T, there's the modem carrier, 67.5.4. My data line, that's because I have a cellular plus Wi-Fi option. That is another $140. This thing's like a $2,000 iPad. If you try to turn it in, they give you like $189 if you're lucky. Yeah. So the reason why I was looking at that is I was just saying if you were gonna, the MacBook, the Pro is almost the same price as a loaded iPad. So you might as well get the iPad because you got touchscreen. Here with the mouse and all, it's nice where you can just touch the icon. Here's my numbers. This is the huge spreadsheet I have for, there we go, look at that. All lined up, ready to print screen. Good luck. So this shows you the 200, everything in red is Tuesdays. See the diamond, the red diamond there? I've decided on a new object in that little extra box. And you can come all the way across and see all 30 of the installment payments if you decided to do the annuity, which, look at it, the payment grows. This is annual, 13 million, 14 million, 14.7, 15.4. I mean, that's huge. You add up all those future cash flows, it adds up to $250 million and $64. So they're not going to overpay you. So that last check of $15,248.42, they're going to reduce. See, I just put a little negative sign here. 64. Check mark. And there you go. And magically, it's 250. So now your last paycheck is going to be 15 million. There we go. We'll just make that a little bit bigger. There we go. And we'll just, there we go. So you can just see the last payment. It's 15,488,78. Yeah. That's 40. That's already big. So there we go. This is 40 point. 36, 79, 40. There we go. So now this final payment is in the same font as these last, is that 40 point? Oh. Oh, yeah, no. Interesting. Oh, yeah, because we're going to go down this whole list. It is 40 point, okay. And this is 40 point. There we go. So now the last 3 columns are all 40 point. You can see the grand prize, the 250. That's the last payment, and then you got the subsequent payments to the point where the important thing is this. It is the first payment. Let me show you what that looks like. Look at the equation in there. Oh my God, to the 30th power minus 1 over divided by, oh God. That was very complicated to get. That's, so only knowing the grand prize of 250 million, which is located in column C17, it calculates that first payment. And then each subsequent payment grows by 5%. That's in the lottery rules. Each payment grows by 5%, to the point where the payment, as you know, grows to like 15 million for. Holy mackerel. So this, if you're a nice young couple and you're lucky enough to win the grand prize, the annuity, it's 29, but you do walk out with 3,700,000, up front. See that first payment? That's what you walk out with day one if you elect the annuity payout. Because the annuity payout is the jackpot. The lump sum jackpot is the present value of those future payments. It's 114.3 million. Yeah, that actually is the net present value of the future cash, the future cash flows. Yep, the present value. Rounded to the nearest 100,000, I believe. Good luck. Yeah. Anyway, so let's we'll do a print screen of this, which is Jimmy's way of staying out of trouble. Tuesday party. There we go. And we'll just clip it right there. It takes a while. These spreadsheets are serious business. And I don't like to, since I'm pretty much, so let's go to recently saved. There we go. Let's get that. Put a heart on it. There you go. So now we can, we can rotate it. We can do whatever you want. Yeah. Turn it upside down. Try that when you're in a spreadsheet. Oh my God. You got hell to pay. Yeah, it's good luck. Ouch. That was one we can just get rid of that. Look at those fillets that were cooked last night. Brennan, cooked marvelous fillets last night. Oh, having a good home-cooked fillet in forever. So the lump sum, so now we're going to look at Tuesday, the Tuesday proposed jackpot of 250 million, which is 20 million larger than last Friday's. So yeah, went from 250 to 230, rolled over from 230 to 250. These are all the rollovers, starting from 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30. So as of December 3rd, which is the drawing before that, apparently someone was lucky enough to win the big one. Yeah. It's apparently very hard to win the big one with 70 balls bouncing around. Good luck. Yeah. So 140 million, that number is, we'll go to the top caption, the jackpot lump sum payout before taxes happens to be equivalent to the net present value of the future cash flows of a cash flow that starts at $3,762,000 and grows by 5% per annum. And you add all those up, and it's $250 on the button. Yeah, that's how that works. So you calculating that first payment is what it gives, with all that equation stuff. That's how you get is up to $250. I mean, it's amazing, actually. It's actually beginning calculus. Yeah. So that star indicates, that diamond indicates that this is a drawing that no one has won yet. But if you did win, and if there was a single winner, the lump sum would be $114,300,000. But you know what? You don't get that. You get $86,868,000 in round numbers. And what is that column? That's the jackpot after, notice in black, jackpot after the 24% withholding tax. That is the jump sum payout after the, oh yeah, Uncle Sam gets in there and withholds 24%. Yeah. So if you elected the lump sum payout and you took a cashier's check, I'm making that up, I don't know how they pay you. That's a pretty big cashier's check. I guess you could walk into, TD Bank and make a deposit. Hello, I'd like to, yeah. Then I'm going to write a couple of personal checks to some other banks, do you mind? Or, try to get the lottery officials to write you, let's say, 4 checks, 20, 40, 60, 80. And then you got $6,868,000 left over. Put that in the side pocket, earning it like 4 or 5%. And you live off that. Let's see how that works. Before you start giving your money away, just round that rounding. $6,868,000. Let's take my acoustic calculator. $6,868,000 times 0.04%. That's $272,000 in interest. Divide by 12. It's $22,893. Yeah, and divide that by 2. Let's say your paycheck. That would be an $11,000 paycheck every 2 weeks, or twice a month. 15th and the 30th. 24 payments times. Let's just check that. 24. There you go. That's that $274,000 interest figure. So, live off that. Live off that interest. You're not going to have any expenses. Everything is income, baby. Because you've got 20, 40, 60, 80, And then this. And there's one more thing. So if the lottery is good enough to be able to write you several checks. But, you could make a deposit in the TD Bank. And then the other thing you want to do, just lottery advice. Free advice, by the way. I am not a financial planner. I'm just telling you. I'm a banker. Retired banker. And there's this other column. What's this other 72 million column? Well, that's You see, that's after the 37%. Now, you don't pay 24 plus 37. You pay 24 plus 13, which equals 37. So, when you're done paying the federal tax on the grand prize of a $250 million lottery lump sum, you would end up with $72 million in your checkbook after you paid all your federal taxes. Nothing to do with state taxes. Florida, there is no state tax. If you're in New Jersey, bend over for another 13%. That'd be another $15 million you whopped out of there. Anyway, so you live in Florida, you get $72 million. You live in New Jersey, you get, 57 million instead of 72 million. It's worth moving. Before you get your grand prize, change your residency to Florida. Start living in Florida at least 180 days a year. All you have to do is start. So, buy a place in Florida, change your residency to Florida. Well, go to contract, and then you can close on it after you get your jackpot. And then get your $15 or $20 million estate property in the island of Palm Beach or some place. You can find a nice enclosed community somewhere in Palm Beach. So that's what that 72 is. Yeah. $72,009. So 15, 30, 40, 60. And the fifth check of $12,009,000. Everything else you're going to give to the vets. Just don't even bother. 15, 30. And then, the 15, 30, 40, and then you got what? 15, 30, 45, 60, and 72. You got another 12. So let's try that since we're playing just the 12 million number. Oops. Oh, yeah, another zero. Times 0.04. That's $480,000 worth of interest income. So you got 15, 30, 40, 60. The first 15 million, you go buy something nice. Nice residential property. One or two, either a $15 million something or two $7.5 million somethings. Yeah. I'd buy a condo right here in the Boca Raton Resort property. Join the club for 80 or 90 million. And then, you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 restaurants that are operating in there. You get to know everybody. You're in a gated community, so you don't have any riprap in there, supposedly. And, they got a guard up front and the guard on the side gates. People watching the ocean. They got lots of people living out there, and a lot of very high net worth guests, so they have a pretty decent security detail. Of course, you can have your own security detail. Someone that rides up and down and, watches. You have a guard entrance into your condo somehow. So he doesn't spring into your living room. So this way the guard can get in there and he can kind of poke around and smell and, and send a text message to you, and you send a text back saying, we're fine. Then you can go down to the concierge desk and talk to the guard there for a while. Just pay, so it costs you, $100,000 a year to protect You know, and if you go anywhere, you got a guard that follows you, and he watches the front door when you go have a restaurant. Yeah. And when you go get your car, he gets both cars, his and yours. And yeah, we drive our own cars. But he could be your chauffeur. He could drive your car, even better. That's lavish. Or put it on full self-driving. Yes. Oh boy. Let me look at when full self-driving. Let's go to, oops, no. We want to go to, what does this do? Yeah, my products. Shop Discover. Oh, here's upgrades. Go here. And we're going to manage. And we're going to see premium connectivity, full self-driving. Renews on the 23rd. Just that little El Grande sneeze. Yeah. I'm going to try to figure out, I may try to do it today, is get the full self-driving, get the Tesla insurance. See if we can reduce that insurance. Because we have, if you look at the full self-driving statistics, we're at about 80% usage on our overall miles, and that should fend well for us on insurance. The higher the percentage of full self-driving that you use, the lower your insurance premium, because the full self-driving will drive the car better than you will. Yeah. So I'm going to try to do that today. I already started it. I think I have to restart it. I've taken the pictures. You have to take pictures of the car in 4 different, what do you call them? 5 different, the windshield, this side, that side, back side, front side. Yeah. Alrighty then. What else do we want to show you? So that's the Mega Millions. We've gone over that pretty much. Good luck. Collision course. 1 air traffic controller was doing the job of 2 when the military chopper crashed into a commercial airliner at Reagan National Airport, killing 67 people. Black Hawk flying too high. Not supposed to be at 400 feet. It's supposed to be at 200 feet. It was at 400 feet. Altimeter wasn't working right. How stupid is that? This is a January, Friday. This is the January 30. This is last year. Yeah, you got it. Let's see, New York Post is up here. We want January 26. Submit. So here we go. Make Earth great again. Yeah. U.S. warns Iran. Replace that sick Ayatollah. There we go. This is today's front cover. It says, give me Greenland or pay up. Meaning you pay for all your defense. You got a freebie right now. Guess what? Freebie is over. So we're moving in big defense and Greenland. I don't know what they do about Iceland. Yeah. And who owns that? Lots of ice. They used to grow wine on Iceland, would you believe? Okay, let's go back. Reds are in the red. City faces a $12 billion deficit before Madame does, ma'am dammy, before he does anything. He's got a $12 billion deficit. So let's see what all his plans are. Yeah, he's going to be what I call shit on a shingle. These socialists are full of crap. Sooner or later you run out of other people's money. You remember that expression from our good friend Margaret Thatcher? Funny thing about this liberalism, sooner or later you run out of other people's money. As crazy as that sounds. So this is what's going on in media. Artemis 2, NASA's moon rocket SOS, is getting ready to be moved to launch pad. Their launch pad. We're going to go to the front covers of these things. Make America go away. Greenland, yeah. This guy just charged in someone's place. That big thing. Yeah, oh. Got a new button in some car. Forbes House of the Week. Normal, wet, sport. These are different settings you can have on some kind of car. We're going to flip it. We're going to go here. Elon Musk says Tesla's almost done with the A5 chip design. That's 6 months after saying it was finished. Elon Musk is what is known as full of crap. Yeah, he's full of crap because he has a big disconnect on the reality people that are that are busting their ass trying to keep up with all of Elon's promises. The cars are now, let's do a little, we can touch that and go to the article. Hit reader view. See, instead of getting all this advertising stuff, hit the reader view, and then all that advertising is stripped out. So Elon Musk says almost done with A15 design. And 6 months ago he said it's all done. So he's obviously full of crap. And his, what do you call it, people got to him and said, hey, Elon, you told everybody it's done. It's not done. We are not done yet. Matter of fact, we're done Monday. And you told everybody 6 months ago you're done. Now, just so you know, so we might as well, you know, and you got all these people working on cash flows. You wonder why the stock's not going anywhere. Because, you know, Elon is making promises he can't keep. And of course, when he makes a promise, Wall Street, you know, these guys take notes. Yeah, electronic notes that don't forget. So we're going to do a print screen save that. Oops. Save to photos. There we go. So now we're going to go to photos. And recently saved. There it is. And I'm going to go here and just deepen all those blacks. Now, and we're going to get my red pen out. There we go. Whoops. Backspace. Need to change the thickness of that pen. There we go. Come down here. And this box. There we go. And I'm just going to do another underline. Because we are on. There we go. That should make it eminently clear. Save. Since March of 2001, we've been on hardware version 4. Yeah. We drove around on that for 3 years, and now we're about 20 months into our second car, Model Y. Full self-driving. Yeah. And, all-wheel drive, extended range battery, which is baloney. Gets you to 300 miles, which now we're at like 250 by the time, you know, because the battery keeps losing capacity. You know, like, you know, 0.5% a month. You know, so it's about 5 miles a month you lose in range. It's not a big deal, but you know, after 20 months, yeah, it adds up. Anyway, that's the, you know, it says 2 chips, 2 sets of chips. It's, you know, kind of like divided in half. Let's see if I can edit that with a pen. Can I have a wobbly line? And hold that and make it a... I don't like the way that looks. Let's put a green, let's make it a green line. And we'll just put it right down the middle. There you go. So you basically have duplicate. Now this part over here is all kinds of stuff that's common to both. So you got this component, then you got that component. You know, so you can see you got these chips and these chips. And let's Maybe we can draw some more lines. Yeah, as well. We got the green pen out. You got that. And we've got that. Goes about to there. Yeah. So you have the added safety that this board design, this computer, which is supposedly 40 times faster than the fastest laptop known to man. Okay? Board looks something like that. I've made an artificial line in green there and showed you that's one half and that's the other half. That's in case something happens to half this computer board, whoosh, switches over to the other half automatically. Yeah. It's got the same number of surface mounted devices. I mean, you can go and figure out where the, see this little chip, chip. So right over here is all the other stuff that's, that is common to, getting all the information from the other cameras. And, you got 6 different camera inputs coming in there. Actually 7, and you have one in the front and an extra terminal in the front, which could be radar, lidar, or another camera. I understand the newer models has a camera in front, low, right about where your license plate is. You got one as high as you can up in your windshield, then they're going to put another one low, either a camera or radar, lidar. The prices of lidar come way down. Instead of like several thousand a copy, it's like $50. And so if they can figure out how to parse that right, in other words, use the lidar for very, very bad weather. So if the 2 or 3 cameras up top are essentially whited out because of snow blizzard or rain, you get whited out with rain or snow, or incredible dust, haze, whatever, fog, then there's a higher priority given to the information provided by the LiDAR. Strictly, when the 2 cameras up top can't see well up front, use their LiDAR data. It's certainly better than cameras that can't see. Or radar or LiDAR. They're all, like a sensor device now. Because of the space program, they've developed these sensors, radar sensors. So that's what this article's all about. He's talking about, the A5 chip, which, is, who knows if it's actually penciled down and it's done. But we're presently on hardware version 4. Because, after you finish this, chip, this AI5 chip, it has to get in production before you actually, which that's no joke. You gotta, have test runs and test, so you run 10,000 of them and then you put them through its paces to make sure that supposedly the photocopies that are being used to generate these chips, and it's actually a huge photographic process. So you got to clean up the photo and make sure there's no noise in it. Then you got to run the chip. Then you have to run to make sure the manufacturing line, that's being manufactured properly. That takes a year just to make sure you got the chip actually coming off production properly. Anyway. So in the meantime, all your Model Ys and Model 3s are coming off. all your car Tesla cars are coming off with HW4 hardware version 4, which has 5 megapixel cameras all the way around, which is times 7, 2 in the front, 2 on each side, and 1 going backwards. You might have 3 up front pretty soon. They may be adding a third camera down low by the license plate, or maybe radar or LiDAR. See if we got anybody floating around in the house. Nope. Just looking at all 3 of my cameras here. The kitchen's clear. Hey, go back. Living room. No one's in the living room. There you go. How about that? Yeah, that's the living room. I have a camera right in the lamp. The lamp. The stanchion of the lamp happens to be made out of wrought iron. And the outdoor camera has a special magnetic, connection where it's a real strong magnet. So I just got it stuck on there, and it looks out over our 2 couches. You can actually do expando if you need be. Let's do expando. It's a little tilted. If I were to make a change to that, I would. We have another camera view looking over the dining room table. Now that's actually designed to keep an eye on the front door. These are 1080p cameras. Yep. You see the TV up on the wall there? 85-inch TV. Big ass TV. This is our dining room table set with the baker's rack in the background. Couches in the left center. Let me just go here. This is live view. And we're just... There we go. We just do a little... And that cracked door right there, that's where I am. Let me just wave to you. In case you didn't think that was live view. Yeah. We got 3 cameras in the main body of the house. We have a cat, RoboCat, Whisker, WHISK. There we go, there's the Whisker app. You're gonna love this. Optimal. So I need to close down on this so you can see everything. Yeah, there we go. Good morning, James L. Tell Keno we said hi. You tell him. So I can see right here that the waste drawer is 77% full. The litter inside is optimal. Now I can hit view camera. Yeah, let's see if it says online camera. Connecting to live view. Yeah, that's real low in the drawer. So you can see a cat coming up on it, and then it steps right over the camera. That's one view. And then the other view, now we're looking straight down into the, that's where the kitties do their business. And they'll bury it in there, and then this thing rotates counterclockwise. And the strainer strains all the food. It waits 7 minutes to make sure that all that litter stuff sticks to the cat's excrement, and it clumps up. And then this strainer, all the litter goes through that strainer except for the clumped excrement. And then that rotates around and it dumps into the drawer underneath. I'm on version 5 of that machine because that is, I can go to, so we've got the machine. I can go to controls, manual cycle, make sure there's no cat in there, which we did. Now we're going to go back. View cameras. Sorry. See, there you go. So let's see if there's any. No, everything's going through the strainer into the compartment that holds and there's the clumped up prior packages of excrement. And now it's going to go back the other way. If you're wondering how this works. I love it that it has a camera looking straight down on the inside, because I just did the manual cycling so you could see how it works. Yeah, it's got a motor in there. It's a little nervous jerky because of the internet connection. The device is not nervous jerky. It's very steady rotation. See, now you have clean litter for the next time one of the kitties wants to go in pee-pee in the papa. Or number 2. So it actually rotates past the point. And it goes up to one of these lines. Right about one more little turn. That's it. Now it's going to rotate back so that the litter is perfectly level. So the cat doesn't feel like he's going to the bathroom uphill or downhill. Yeah, that's it. It's about 15 inches across from one end to the other. And it's a curved bottom. So they can take down, a couple 3 inches if they so chose. Right, that's Litter Robot. It's about $1,000. It lasts for, 10 years if you want. I'm up to 5 Pro. The 5 Pro model, which has the cameras. Sales tax, it's about $1,100. $1,099 actually, including shipping, which is, it comes in a box. I mean, a 24 by 24 by 30 inch box, so it's a huge box. It's like half a dryer. But you got a brand spanking new machine. It'll last you, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I think the last one was 7 or 8 years. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to replace it. They got a new 5 Pro model. I'm going to get that and just give away the other one. The other ones run fine. Model 4. I figured, you know what? That baby's probably going to go bye-bye sooner or later. Let's get another one. So I did. You got 2 cats that are 15 years old. So for half their life they've been pooping in a certain machine, so they get an upgrade. They get. Yeah, we were in an apartment. You have no cat smells. You know how you go into someone's place, you can always tell they got cats because they got a litter thing that's open and it smells like cat pee or cat poop. And this thing, unless you stick your head in that glove, you don't really smell any cat smells. So it's pretty nice. It's outstanding, actually. All right, so you looked at the computer board. I have these photos somewhere. Well, let's do. I'm going to look for the 5 photos I took of the car. That's the fireworks. Because I'm going to try to send them to Tesla. They want you to, each quarter, you shoot this way, that way, you hit all 4 corners of the car. And, looking for it, Jesus. Because they just got Florida insurance. So let's jump on that. Can't believe how long ago I might have taken those pictures. I'll take them again. They're probably too old. Can't go back 2 months ago. All right, never mind. Those are pretty small to figure out. Forget it. Yeah, we'll just forget it. We'll do it. We'll just take them again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to the Tesla app. Let's see. Upgrades. Let's try upgrades. And we just saw something. Marilyn is awake. We've been going an hour here, so we'll say bye-bye. I'll tell you about it. Tesla insurance tomorrow. Bye-bye.